Hello everyone, this is Coach Bob McCreary from Baseball by the Yard. I have a brief presentation here that is directed towards parents and coaches who are using videotape to help their players improve their hitting skills. This one provides information on how to film hitters. The presentation is broken up into three parts. First, I'll list and explain two important tips whenever filming hitters. Second, I'll deal with the importance of getting the proper angles when you shoot, and we'll give some advice on a couple of views you will want to shoot from. And then lastly, I'll conclude with a couple additional resources for parents, coaches, and players. So let's jump in and we'll deal with part one. Anything you can do to keep the camera as steady as possible when you are shooting is going to increase the quality of the footage and therefore help with analyzing it in the future. Obviously, a tripod accomplishes this the best. They're not that expensive, and on top of that, whoever's taking the footage doesn't have to keep one eye on the camera and one eye on the game like you do when you're holding it in your hand. The person filming can just set it up on the tripod, push play, and sit back and enjoy the game. The second tip here involves viewing the batter properly in the frame of the camera. The photo of Albert Pujols on the right is an example of the camera being too close to the hitter. Although there may be times when zooming in to target a specific part of a hitter's body may be appropriate, really the best view would be to have the entire batter's box in the frame, like the photo of Pujols on the left. Having the entire batter's box in the frame will allow the camera to film the entire hitting process from start to finish without having to move the camera as the hitter takes a swing. Along with a tripod, having this view of the batter's box helps to keep the camera still. You'll also notice that the picture on the left was able to include the catcher in the frame. I like having the catcher in the frame because if filming during a game, it will allow you to get some information as to which side of the plate the pitch was thrown to. Looking at where the catcher sets up before the pitch and where the glove goes to catch the ball would be how you could determine that. When shooting from the side, this information would be tough to gather if the catcher is not seen. Keep in mind, of course, that if the camera is zoomed out too much, it will be harder to see some of the important mechanics you will want to be able to analyze in the future. Now let's talk about some of the angles you will want to take footage from. The best angle to film hitters is from the side. When I say from the side, I mean from the side facing the hitter. All three photos here were shot from the side. Two are from the side facing the hitter, and one is from the side behind the hitter. The disadvantage of shooting the hitter's back is that it will be harder to see what the batter's hands and eyes are doing when he sets up and then swings. When I produce a presentation that teaches people the basics of analyzing hitting video, you'll get a better understanding of why shooting from the side facing the hitter is much better. So basically, if the hitter is left-handed, the film should be shot from around the area where a third base dugout would be. If you are filming a right-handed hitter, the camera should be positioned around where the first base dugout would be. The same angles would of course apply to filming a hitter in practice, as the indoor batting cage photo shows. The next best option for filming is in front of the hitter. Both photos show this angle well in a practice setting. The obvious danger with this angle is that if you are not filming behind a screen or net, you, and/or the camera, run the risk of getting hit by batted balls. Whether the hitter is facing live batting practice, taking soft toss, or simply hitting off a tee, filming from in front of the hitter will allow you to later analyze some important aspects of a hitter's mechanics. The next option for filming involves again shooting from in front of the batter, but this time in a game situation. This angle may not be the easiest to get because not all fields have outfield fences, and therefore standing out in center field may put you in play, which obviously wouldn't work. If you can get it though, this angle shot during a game allows you to later analyze the hitting mechanics in connection with the timing of the pitch by the guy on the mound. Be sure to include the pitcher in the frame if this angle is an option. The angle behind home plate may be the easiest to get during a game, but there really isn't much value when it comes to analyzing hitting mechanics. Both photos here make it clear that the catcher and the umpire will shield most of what you will want to see and analyze later. So to recap, the best angles to film would be from the side facing the hitter, either the first or third base side, in front of the hitter in practice, if it can safely be done, and during a game from center field with the pitcher also in the frame, if you can get out there. The last tip I'll pass on involves how much film to actually get. If you are filming a batter in practice, you may want to get a number of swings recorded because a batter may be practicing numerous types of swings in that setting. For example, when batting off a tee, the hitter may be taking multiple swings from many different tee locations like inside, outside, high strikes, and balls positioned at the knees. A few swings filmed for each one would be good. If the filming is occurring during a game, just film the entire at-bats. Be sure to start the filming before the batter enters the batter's box so you can analyze how the batter approaches the home plate area and how he sets up on the box before the pitch. So that will just about do it for this presentation. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. And if you'd like to learn more about any other area of baseball, check out my blog at baseballbytheyard.blogspot.com, or you could just go to baseballbytheyard.com to learn a little more about my background and check out some of the other stuff I have there as well, including contact information should you have any questions or comments regarding this video or anything else in baseball. So, this is Coach McCreary signing off, and thanks again for watching.